I'm hoping I didn't stray too far from the house. I've been hearing heavy animal steps in the distance. I was told that bears were extremely rare in this area, but I don't know. Something's out there. Nope, just the family dog, Lou. Lead the way, Lou. Hey everybody, this is Andy from the Timeless Travel Club, and welcome to beautiful Dahlonega, Georgia. Yes, I am no longer in Mexico. In fact, this video is probably showing up a little bit late because I took a little detour. I took a little vacation from travel, if that makes sense to you, to visit my sister, my brother-in-law, their family. My sister from California took a flight to join us here during the Christmas holiday. So this video is not about Mexico, it's about Dahlonega, Georgia. There's a lot of U.S. history here. There's a lot of great nature, beautiful nature to be explored, and I'm gonna do all that for you before we get back into Mexico, I promise. In fact, I've got 3 more locations in the mix. In 2 weeks, my sister and an old friend will be traveling to Guadalajara for a few days, and then we're gonna hop over to Puerto Vallarta, and then a couple weeks after that, I'll be making my annual trip to Acapulco. I'll be enjoying a quinceañera of my goddaughter Ashley, and I'll be showing you all about quinceañeras. I've been to 3 now, so they are quite a custom that I think you're gonna enjoy. So buckle up, saddle up, ante up, whatever suits your needs. We're gonna take a ride through Georgia. For me, one word describes Dahlonega: Americana. Dahlonega is a Georgia gem. But many of you probably have never heard of Dahlonega. Or have you? Are you a fan of Band of Brothers? Their training location, represented in the first episode, occurred about an hour from Dahlonega. The famous hill the soldiers had to run up was Cudahy. Military helicopters still fly directly over my sister's house on occasion. Do you listen to country music? There's a nice little popular tune by Ashley McBryde titled "A Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega" that I posted a link to. If you want, you can go ahead and have a listen. And are you a NASCAR fan? The recent winner of the National Cup is Chase Elliott, who is from Dawsonville, which is just a few minutes from Dahlonega. And this is where there is actually a Georgia Racing Hall of Fame, which I visited. Let's go check it out. Now, I don't profess to be much of a racing fan. I mean, I know the famous drivers, especially the ones from when I was young. My sisters are definitely not familiar with racing, but if you are ever in the area, this museum is a must. We all enjoyed it very much. And hey, best case scenario, you can top off the tour with a little moonshine magic. Right next door to the Racing Hall of Fame is the Moonshine Museum. These two museums are forever connected since NASCAR was born when moonshine bootleggers modified their cars for speed to outrun the police during the Prohibition in order to distribute their goods.
And all the angels sing.
You all know Lou from the beginning of the video, one of the kindest, nicest dogs I've ever known. Lou and I have a great bond since he once belonged to my household before my sister moved south and took him with her, where he has adapted very well. There are other faithful dogs here now, and I would have to admit, they are the ones who actually run things around here. Come here, Lou. Don't lick the camera, Lou.
I want to eat the camera up.
Give her Grace, say hi. There you go.
How'd you get that black spot on your...
Already.
Get all that domestic stink off of you. Oh, that's as far as you go, boy. So sorry.
He's like, where's my grandma going?
There's a saying for Dawsonville. So Bill Elliott's from Dawsonville, and so a lot of people say we're going to the Big D. Like if you're in Texas, the Big D's Dallas. But Daddy said they call it the Big D because when they were younger, if you went to Dawsonville, it means you're going to Bill Elliott's hometown. So it was kind of a big thing back then.
I almost forgot this. Zach Brown grew up in our high school.
Yeah, my dad. Yeah,
Almost forgot about that.
He went to school with Zach.
Old is old.
Old.
Old is oil.
Old.
But what about old, O-L-D?
Old.
So what happens when you have old oil?
Old. Change it.
And that's what a good Southern boy says.
That's how Southern.
It's breakfast.
But I mean, I say breakfast, lunch, and then supper.
Yeah.
But technically it would be breakfast, dinner, and supper.
Y'all some funny people out there.
Well, the reason on that is because like back in the old days, they on big farms, you would eat a big breakfast, a little bitty dinner, and then a big supper, because you were working on the farm.
When you ask for a soft drink, you ask, what do you ask?
I mean, I have a Coke. You want a Coke?
And what kind of, a Coke is a Coke or a Coke is a Pepsi or?
Coke can be Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Sprite, Coca-Cola itself. I mean, it could be any one of them.
Anything.
Yep.
And in California, we call it a beanie, and here it's a what?
Toboggan.
A what?
Toboggan.
Not just a toboggan.
Yeah, it's toboggan.
A toboggan.
I can't say it right, but I call it a toboggan.
Well, here, you're saying it right because that's how they say it here.
Yeah.
And shopping cart here is a what?
A buggy. Shopping buggy.
A buggy.
And if a big group is going to go somewhere, or you're going to tell somebody, a big group, to go do something,
We're going over yonder.
or
All y'all.
Or all y'all come on.
Every time
Nine times out of 10 you hear an old lady in the south say, bless your heart, she's talking about you.
She's talking behind your back.
Yeah. We don't have code words in mind.
You're just out with it.
Yep. We tell it like it is.
How did you get your name?
Don't film this.
What is your name?
Yeah, don't film this. Don't film this one. So
after picking up a few snacks, hit the road to visit one of the many wineries in the area. This one we've been to before, called the Montelus Winery. But this time, we're not going for the wine, we went for the view. The scene here looks straight out of Italy. From there, we headed to the Chattahoochee National Forest to visit the Woody Gap, where a number of hiking trails exist. Today was a bit too cold to venture out too far. It had snowed a bit on Christmas Day, so the upper elevation was still hanging on to its winter beauty. Hey, a special thanks goes out to all my Patreon members. What can I say? You guys get me. And thanks for everyone to continuously allowing my channel to grow. And here is my first pitch of the new year. Please, well, everything you see here on the shirt. And thanks Ashley and Ryan, this was the perfect Christmas gift. We'll see you all on the next video.